Hey, this is Adam Whiting, and you've been invited to this page because you're a close friend or business associate of one of our partners, and we want to make sure that you hear what we're doing before anyone else. Some of you are super affiliates, some of you are MLM leaders, some of you are call center owners, and the great thing is this product and opportunity can be used by all of you to make a lot more money than you are right now and set you up to make guaranteed money for life with just a little bit of focus and teamwork. Now, I know that's a typical thing people say in this industry and it's never true, but with what I'm going to show you, it's actually real and the money's big. I'm not here to BS you because we're all very experienced in the industry and don't buy into the hype anymore. But the truth is, this really doesn't need the hype, and when you see it, you'll understand why. To give you an idea of what you're about to see, these are some of the reasons why this is different than anything else we've ever done before and why we're giving it our complete focus in 2016. Number one, it's a high quality physical product that people use every day and pays up to $2,700 per sale plus bonuses. So we know we can build a long-term, high profit business from it. Number two, the customers are able to finance the product with zero money down and we still get paid, which makes it the easiest high ticket sale you'll ever make in your life. Number three, the company is 40 years old, does over $30 million a month in revenue, and pays out guaranteed bonuses and profit shares for life to their leadership. And on this video, I'm going to give you the plan we want to execute with all of you to get you to at least $1 million per year for life within the next 12 months. And I know that sounds far-fetched based on most of the stuff that's out there, but trust me, the only reason you've been invited to watch this video is because we know you can do it, and we're actually going to help you get there. And number four, the company has never been sold using an online system or call center because it's totally old school. So with the skills that we all have, we're going to be able to hit the ranks in the company and get that guaranteed money faster than anyone ever has before. So the only question is going to be, is it the right timing and opportunity for you? I know we're all busy with our own projects and businesses, so I'm just going to give you everything straight the way I see it, and I think by the end of this, you'll at least have a different perspective on the concept of working once and getting paid for life. And if you decide you want to run with us and build another income stream that can pay you forever, that's great, and I promise you won't regret it. So first of all, who am I for any of you that might not know? My name is Adam Whiting from Offer Kings Media, and to give you a little background, for the past 5 years, my partners Ben, John, Matt, and I have been focused on building marketing systems and affiliate offers for all kinds of different niches. Some of you might know are iPass, which is a marketing system that did over 100,000 sales last year, and we recently sold Traffic Authority, which is a traffic delivery MLM that's currently paying millions of dollars in commissions. We've done BizOp offers, supplement offers, trading offers, credit offers. We've built call centers and a bunch of other stuff along the way. You name it, we've probably sold it or built a sales funnel around it. And in 2015 alone, we did well over 8 figures in sales. The point is, we have a lot of experience doing this stuff. We know what works long term and what doesn't, and we have a very strong team that builds and supports everything we do. Recently, we were looking for a new product that we could promote for life. We called it our dream product. And I know that sounds weird based on us doing a million things in the past, but honestly, after trying out all kinds of different things, we realized that we needed one core product that was super high quality that we could build a solid business around and sell forever. We sorted through a bunch of different products and eventually ended on a really weird one that ended up being the dream product we were looking for. The product is a water machine from a company called Enagic. And here are the highlights of the product and how you get paid. The Enagic water machine is a medical grade device that produces the highest quality alkaline water in the world. Think about that for a second. Water is something that every person on earth drinks every single day of their life. It makes up 72% of our bodies, and most of the time we don't even really know what's in it. Isn't that kind of crazy? After doing some research, I found out that most tap water is polluted. Bottled water can be even worse, and the quality is actually going down, not up. So a lot of people are turning to water filtration machines to make sure their families are safe. The point is, there's a huge demand for the product in the retail market, and selling the health benefits and even the savings on bottled water is really easy to do. If you want to see how it's done, just watch the webinar below this video and you can see the full benefits of the product and how I pitch it. Another cool part about the product is that it's used by a ton of celebrities, athletes, and doctors to create optimal health in the body. So that gives it a ton of credibility. The water it produces is called Kangen water, and they use it to keep them more hydrated, give them more energy, to help them sleep better, and many other things. Here's some of them you might know. Wealthy business owners and health advocates like Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, and Tony Robbins. Famous singers like Mariah Carey, Steven Tyler, and Elton John. Pro athletes and trainers like Tiger Woods, Magic Johnson, and Jillian Michaels. Famous actors like Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lopez, and Brad Pitt. So it's obviously high value if all these high performance, health conscious people are using it, right? And that's the point we make in the sales videos that really drives home the value. I'll include a product demo and some testimonials below the video as well so you can see how powerful it is without me sounding like I'm trying to pitch you on the machine. Because I want to get to why you're really here, the money, right? So on the affiliate side of things, the water machine costs anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000 and pays $300 to $2,700 per sale, depending on how many sales you've made in the company. So once you get to 100 sales, you're pretty much making $2,700 on every sale from then on out, plus bonuses. They send you a commission check instantly for every sale, so you get paid fast. They also pay you the same amount of commission and cut you a check the same way when people on your team make sales. So not only is this a great retail product that you can make money selling in the retail market, you can also sell it as a business opportunity, which is our specialty. The way it works is, if somebody directly under you is only qualified to make $300 a sale, and you're qualified to make $2,700, when they make a sale, they make $300 and you make the difference. Then once they work their way up and get qualified to make the entire $2,700, you make a big bonus on every sale they make in their downline. So you're always getting big checks on every sale that's made in your downline. I'll put a more detailed compensation video below, but just know that the money is bigger than any company I've ever seen, even the 100% commission deals you've seen in the past, because of all the lifetime bonuses and profit shares. But what if the company goes out of business, right? Well, I wouldn't bet on it. They've been in business for over 40 years, they have no debt, and they manufacture all their own products. They have an A rating with the Better Business Bureau, and they're a member of the Direct Selling Association, which means they're totally legit. They do around $30 million in sales a month, pay over 70% of that money to their affiliates, and have thousands of people around the world selling their products. So needless to say, they're a solid company that's going to be around for a long time and can afford to pay bonuses and profit shares for life to the people who earn them. Now that stuff is all cool, right? A great product, solid company, big commissions, instant checks, and technically you could probably find something similar in the market or create it yourself, right? But there are two key things that really set this apart from everything else out there, and they're the most important for people like you and I that make it worth spending our time on. Number one, the high quality machine that makes it possible to get zero down financing. And number two, the company that will pay us guaranteed money for life when we hit the leadership ranks. Those are the two things that will allow us to make more money than we ever have before. And it's going to be much easier than anything we've ever done before. I know because we've already tested and proven the process, and it's generating qualified financing applications for $20 to $50 using 100% cold traffic. I'll talk more about the numbers in a minute, but first, I want to talk about how the financing works, and then I'll go into the bonuses and how we're all going to work together to hit the leadership ranks really fast. So we've partnered up with multiple financing companies that are willing and able to get you and your customers the Enagic products with zero money down if you qualify, which almost everyone does. We can get almost anyone approved in the US and Canada with our sources if they have over a 550 credit score. And the great thing is when you use the third-party financing sources we offer, they get the full amount to make the purchase of the water machine. So you get the full commission when the purchase is complete. If they can't get approved with our third-party financing sources, the company Enagic actually offers financing to anyone with around a 20% down payment. The downside to that is they pay you a little less commission up front and the remaining amount after the customer pays off the machine. So you'll want to go with our zero down financing as the first priority. How many businesses do you know where the product is so good that you can finance it and get started without using any of your own money? Can you think of any? No? It's okay. You can't think of them because they don't exist. The arrangement we have in place with our financing company is one of a kind. We finally removed the number one obstacle people face when they're trying to start a home business, especially one that pays big commissions. We've made it affordable for anyone to get started. That's what truly sets this opportunity apart from everything else out there when it comes to making the maximum amount of sales. Not only do we have the best product and a proven sales process, but people can actually get started making money before they pay any money. It's a real game changer, right? So what's the deal with the guaranteed income for life? I'm sure you're wondering, so I'm going to show you exactly how these leadership bonuses work and how we're going to get there together. Then if you want to learn more about the basic comp plan, I'll include a video below that breaks it down. So the first thing you need to know is this comp plan is one where you focus on helping your team. The more people you help reach the base leadership rank, which is called 6A, the more bonus money you're going to make. To get to 6A, you need to have 100 people in your downline. It doesn't matter who sponsors them. It could be you, it could be the sponsor above you, or it could be people in your downline. And the cool part is it actually benefits you to give sales to people in your downline because if they're not qualified to earn a lot of money per sale, you still make most of the money when you give them the sale. Plus, you'll get the extra bonuses when they rank up, so you're not really losing anything at the end of the day. With this plan, everyone is placing people deep in their downline to help each other qualify and move up the ranks so they can get to that guaranteed money faster. And the great thing for you is, by being one of the first people to get positioned on our team, you're going to have us helping you qualify along the way. So probably for the first time in your life, you're actually going to have leverage from the person who brought you into a company. We are on a mission to hit the top ranks in the company in 2016 so we can lock in millions of dollars a year in bonuses for life. And the only way we can do that is if we help our leaders rank up to those levels as well. So here's how this is going to work. And keep in mind, this is only the plan for the leadership team, not everyone we bring into the company. We will have a separate plan for the new members and bring them up to speed with this plan if they start producing a lot of sales. Since you're a leader and you know you're going to start making sales right away, when you join, you're actually going to get 3 positions, which is called trifecta. 1 position on top and 2 positions directly below it. The cost is anywhere from $2,500 to $8,000 for all the positions, depending on what products you get, and you can finance the whole thing down to about $100 to $200 a month if you want to. And just so you know, the company is totally cool with you having multiple positions, and they even let them be under the same account. So there's some really cool strategies you can do to make extra money once you get going by stacking positions under people in your downline. But we'll save that for another day. Here are the reasons you get 3 positions right away. Number 1, it doubles your commissions instantly from $340 to $680 per sale, so you make money right away, and that will continue to increase as you make sales. At 10 sales, you'll make $1,020, 20 sales, you'll make $1,360, all the way up to when you get to 100 sales and max out your commissions at $2,700 per sale plus bonuses. But more importantly, number 2, you build your team under the 2 different positions on the bottom, so when you start ranking up in the company, you get 3 times the bonuses and your top position will hit the guaranteed bonus ranks faster. The guy who brought us into the company, Greg, he's been in about 6 months and he's only 30 to 60 days away from hitting the first rank where you get guaranteed money for life. That rank is called 6A2-3. When he hits that rank, the disclosed bonus is $5,000 a month guaranteed for life. A nice little chunk of residual money for only 6 to 8 months of work. But what they don't tell you is that when you start hitting those ranks, you qualify for profit shares in the company that are worth much more. Currently, the profit share for someone who hits 6A2-3 is $460,000 per year. And that's not counting the $5,000 a month guaranteed or all the other commissions you make from your sales and your team sales. That's just the money that comes in because you hit the rank and are now qualified to earn a profit share on the entire company for life. That's right, you don't have to keep qualifying once you hit the leadership ranks because it's all based on one-time sales. You just hit them once and you're qualified for bonuses for life. Are you starting to see why we're putting so much focus into this? We can build it hard for a short period of time and get paid for a lifetime without having to worry about attrition or keeping up your team volume. There's no other business I've seen where that's possible. So let's get back to the 3 positions. I recently had a call with Greg where he shared this strategy with me, and he said if he would have done it from the beginning when he got started, it would have at least doubled his lifetime bonus money and profit shares. Because when you have 3 positions that all feed off of each other, when one qualifies for a rank, the next one is probably just a few sales behind. So they qualify one right after the other, and you make double the bonuses. So that $500,000 per year profit share turns into over $1 million per year with very little extra work. That's what we're trying to do here. My goal is to get each and every one of you to $1 million per year guaranteed income for life in 2016 by reaching the 6A2-3 rank. And I know that might sound crazy, but I can see it perfectly clear, and I want to help you do it. 6A2-3 means you have 16 people in your downline who are at the 6A rank, counting the 2 positions you're building. Those actually count as 2 of your 16 people. It's around 1,000 people total if you stack them right, and that might sound like a lot of people to you right now, but if we all work together and build under our teams, it can happen really fast. Remember I said the last company we sold brought in 100,000 sales in a year? Well, those people had to pay $47 a month up front, and the affiliate made $25 from that sale. And on average, it cost $50 to $100 to generate a sale in that business, so making a profit wasn't that easy. With this opportunity, you can get started with no money down, the affiliate makes up to $2,700 per sale, and it costs $20 to $50 to generate a sale. So it's actually cheaper to generate a high ticket sale with this company than the $47 sales in our old company. Isn't that crazy? That's the power of free. The zero down financing allows anyone to get started without spending any money up front, so there's less risk and more people get started. This is easier than anything you could ever do to make $1 million a year for life. It's just going to take a little bit of focus over the next few months to get the team growing and using the system to duplicate and make sales. So if we come together and focus on making this system and community the best it can be, we'll all win big this year. And keep in mind, our buddy Greg is an old school guy, so he's building the company slow and steady, and he's almost to the first guaranteed bonus rank within 6 months. So with the sales skills that you have and the systems we've put in place to automate everything for you, we can scale faster than anyone ever has in this company and hit the top bonus ranks in record time, which will pay way more than just $1 million a year. Remember, people can get started without using any of their own money. So how hard do you think it'll really be to make 100, 200, or 500 sales over the next few months? You guys could do that in your sleep with the process we have, and you'll make high ticket commissions on every single sale. And what's really going to be cool is when we actually see new people making high ticket sales every day and earning those big commissions too. The success stories that are about to come from this will be insane because the process is simple and it works. Here are how the numbers worked out during our initial testing before even building the free beta system and automating the financing application process like it is now. We're using a couple different traffic methods, ringless voicemail and online leads. On the ringless voicemail, we drop a 30-second message in their voicemail, they call back and listen to a 5-minute message, then leave us a voicemail if they want more information. We send them a website, they watch the sales video, fill out an application, and we sign them up. Using that method, we can generate a qualified financing application for around $20 to $50 in advertising, and it's simple enough that anyone can do it with absolutely no experience. With the online leads, we just tell the broker how many leads we want, he delivers them to our page, they watch the sales video, fill out an application, and we sign them up. So it's even easier than the ringless voicemail, but it's a little bit more expensive. Using this method, we can generate a qualified financing application from around $40 to $80 in advertising, and the members won't need to set up anything to start buying leads. Now just think for a second about how the numbers will work if we go with the maximum amount and it costs $80 to generate each qualified application using our process. If for each $80 you spent, you got a check that week for $300 to $2,700, do you think you could scale your marketing pretty quickly working with those numbers? Do you think it'd be pretty easy to reach those leadership ranks we talked about? You could double or triple those advertising numbers and it would still be profitable for someone who's brand new and only making $300 a sale. That's why we're giving this our full attention. So after we ran those tests, we took the proven sales funnels and put them into the PowerLife Pro beta system to start helping our team make sales. So this is not theory or what we hope is going to work. We've already proven the process ourselves. We're generating applications and making sales every single day, and we're finally ready to release the beta version of our new PowerLife Pro system as a free bonus for the people who join our Enagic team. Now the reason we're releasing the beta system before we release the main system with all the bells and whistles is really just so we can build our initial leadership team, get testimonials from the members to use in our marketing, and start working towards the goal of helping you hit those ranks in 2016. We're already at the end of January, so we didn't want to waste another month adding a bunch of extra features and sales funnels that people don't actually need to get started. When we do release the main system, it'll have a ton of cool upgrades like professionally produced sales videos, more push button marketing strategies, advanced tracking, the mobile app for lead management, retail product funnels, webinar funnels, and a bunch of other stuff. And that stuff's all great, but I promise you what we have in the beta system works better than anything we've ever built before, and it's going to make people a whole lot of money. Here's a quick preview of inside the system so you know how it's all going to work, and I'll include the sales videos from Chuck below this video so you can watch the entire sales process. Alright, so this beta system is actually really cool, and it's probably better than most of the marketing systems you'll see out there. It has all the basic features you need to start making sales, and more importantly, get your team making sales really fast. Here are a couple of the capture pages we currently have, and we'll probably add some more as we go along. This first one is made for people coming from the voicemail marketing. It's super simple so they can just give their info quickly and get to the sales videos. The second one is a video capture page with Chuck Marshall. It's also pretty basic, but it works really well. And we're capturing 3 fields on all the pages so the members can always follow up with their leads who have watched the sales videos over the phone and maximize their conversions since they're going to be investing money into marketing. After somebody opts into the page, it takes them to the back office with 3 sales videos from Chuck Marshall. The first one is about his story and results. The second one is more about the product, how they make money, and the financing. And the third one is the close with the call to action to complete a free application to start working with us. The first time we tested this, we didn't actually have the free application process done, so we had all the people who wanted to get started call us and leave a message. Then we would call them back and sign them up. And that actually worked really well. It's how we got the numbers I shared with you earlier. But with this system, we wanted to automate it a little bit more because we know a lot of people don't like to pick up the phone, and it makes it hard to scale if you don't have a team to take the calls. We're still a couple weeks away from actually letting people use the beta system, so some of the small details are being implemented here over the next couple days, but I can show you most of the stuff that's back here. The way the new application process works is, if somebody wants to get started, they click the button and they're taken to a page like this one where they first give us their contact information. Once they do that, you'll get an email and you'll also see them on the applications page inside your leads tab. They will then be sent over to a page where it asks them for their credit score and gives them the financing options that are best suited for them with the instructions on how to complete the process. After they follow those steps, complete the financing application and receive their funds, they'll be able to go and purchase their water machine on the Enagic website with your sponsor information. And just so you know, nobody in the company has an automated process like this that actually qualifies the person and presents the exact steps they should take without the sponsor being involved. They're totally old school, so you normally have to talk to every single person on the phone, figure out what their situation is, and get them to fill out the paper forms to join the company. So having this process puts us light years ahead of everyone else in the company, and we're working on an even more automated way of processing the apps and signing people up for when we release the main system here in a couple months. So it's going to get even easier when we're able to manage the whole process. Now, just because we have this application process doesn't mean that we should be preaching that you don't have to get on the phone or anything like that. We're going to be teaching people to take a hands-on approach to this business so they get the maximum amount of sales. We found out that it really helps people feel more comfortable and increase sales if you just reach out to them and help them through the financing process once they say they're ready to get started. The whole process will be right in front of them, but having someone there to answer their questions along the way is always nice when you're financing a $5,000 purchase. It's totally up to them, of course, if they want to get on the phone, but we all know that having a little personal touch goes a long way when it comes to closing high-ticket sales. Once they submit their financing application, the financing company will take over from there and get them their funds, but making sure they complete that application is really important. After someone joins their team in Enagic, they'll get an affiliate ID and they'll be able to unlock the rest of the back office. You'll see that when you're not a member, you can't access anything until you enter your Enagic ID and create a password on this pop-up. Then everything becomes available. The first thing people will do when they get into the members back office is set up their ringless voicemail campaign. It's the cheapest marketing strategy we could find, and it's just a few simple steps to set up. They need to get an 800 number and set up their voicemail software. That's pretty much it. It only takes about 5 minutes, and once they do that, they can start generating calls and leads within their first 10 minutes of being inside the system. We also have a training on how they should follow up their leads. We have phone scripts and everything they need to be successful. There's online marketing training, so they know how to use other methods to get traffic. We give them emails, Facebook posts, chat messages, banners, and a bunch of other stuff they can do right away. This is the lead page where you can see the leads that are coming in from the capture pages. Now obviously this has dummy information right now, but once you actually get into the business, this will work. It'll have all your leads on there and everything. You can see how many leads you have, all their information. You can see how many people have completed applications, and you can see how many people have become members. So it's pretty cool. This is the links section where you can see all the different capture pages we have right away. There will also be a webinar page shortly after we launch that will be perfect for weekly follow-up and closing more sales. We'll have the ability for you to add an autoresponder inside the settings so you can build your own lists, in addition to us emailing the leads for you. We found that most of the time people get hung up on setting up the autoresponders, so we're just going to manage the broadcast emails for the whole system so people don't have to mess with it if they don't want to. But there will be an option for more advanced users. So that's pretty much it for now. Like I said, the beta system is pretty awesome, and I know it's going to convert and duplicate better than anything we've ever done before because of how simple it is for people to join and start generating leads. Pretty awesome stuff, right? We have a dream product from Enagic that everybody needs to use in their life daily. The water they're drinking now isn't good for their health. Tap water is full of chemicals, and people are becoming more aware of that every day. Kangen water can have immediate health effects because it makes your body more alkaline, so you feel better and help people in the process. Plus, you can make $300 to $2,700 on each machine you sell. You get checks mailed out to you instantly when you make a sale. You have leverage from your team when they make sales, and you have the opportunity to earn monthly bonuses for life. We have the PowerLife Pro marketing system, which is going to do all the lead generation, selling, and training for you automatically. The process is proven to work, and it's more profitable than anything I've ever seen before. We have the zero down financing, which allows anyone to get started in the business and order their Enagic machine with no money out of pocket, but you still get paid your commission right away when the sale is made. Those are the 3 secrets to why this is going to be so successful: the product, the system, and the financing. So now it's time for you to make a decision. We won't stop until we've hit the highest ranks in the company and are making $10 million plus every year guaranteed for life, and we want to take you with us. If you want to run with us in 2016, then this is the opportunity for you to get positioned on the team first and benefit from our growth and systems. Click the button below and submit your information inside the pop-up if you want to work with us. Then once you get on the inside of the pre-launch back office, you can watch the pre-launch webinar on the first tab if you want to see the full details on the offer. Then after you've watched the webinar, if you're ready to get started, submit your application and contact the person who sent you to this video so they can position you in the best spot possible on the team and get you started with the trifecta package so you're set up for maximum long-term profit right out of the gate. The fastest way to join is to pay with a credit card, but if you want to get financing, there will be options for you after you fill out the application. It just takes 1 to 2 days to get the money based on your credit, so it can delay the process a little bit. Inside the pre-launch back office, there will also be a few other videos that will give you more details on the company and system. The videos include the PowerLife Pro automated webinar, which is done by me. The pitch on the webinar is much more structured than the sales videos, and when we launch the main system, the sales videos will be similar to the webinar because I know it's going to do amazingly well. If you want to see how powerful this pitch can really be, make sure you watch this webinar all the way through. Chuck Marshall's sales videos, which are the first set of sales videos we've tested and are going to be used for the beta launch. It's a simple 3-video process that gets the customer to fill out an application at the end if they're ready to get started. Then the sponsor would follow up with them and help them through the financing process if they have any questions. The Enagic product demo video, so you can see what the water actually does and learn why this product is something people actually need and can't live without once they try. The compensation plan video, which will show you an example of how the money is made in Enagic and why we're structuring our team a certain way. We'll also have additional training and work with you one-on-one to make sure you're maximizing your income potential with the comp plan because it's a lot different than anything we've ever seen before. So it took a little while to completely figure out, but now that we get it, we're ready to show you how to maximize it. If you want to work with us to build lifetime income in 2016, click the button and submit your information inside the pop-up. Then watch the webinar and submit your application to let us know you want first mover's advantage when we release the PowerLife Pro beta system, so we can strategically position you on the team and make sure you benefit from our growth.